Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's webinar. My name is Nathan Batchelor, and I'll be your host for today. Before I begin, I'm just going to read through a brief disclaimer. Please feel free to read along as well. Beyond Trader LLC is strictly a research publishing firm. Information we publish is based on our opinions, plus our quantitative models, statistical and financial data, and independent research. This service is not registered with any financial regulatory agency, such as the SEC or any other organization or governmental body. By using our platform or our services, you acknowledge that we do not provide personalized recommendations or advice. Alternative asset classes are volatile investments and carry significant risk. Please do your own research before making any financial decisions. Okay, so let's get straight to it. On this week's agenda, I'll be looking at Bitcoin through all of our various indicators, and I'll also be comparing it to Ethereum as usual. So if you have a look on our dashboard this week, you can see that we've got Beyond Atlas and Vanguard. So if we just run through what's been going on with Beyond Atlas, and you'll see that it's mildly bearish at the moment, even though we're underneath the key 100 level for Atlas, which is really the bullish for bearish marker. We've been having these small daily increases. So let's have a look and see what that looks like on the indicator itself and why it's so important that we start to move lower soon. So you can see here, after moving into the green zone, we started to move away, but we started to curve a little bit lower last week as Bitcoin went towards 110,000. We started to curve lower, which is a good sign because it's an inverse indicator. And if Atlas is moving down, it's highly likely that the price is going up. However, we have dropped back all the way to around about the 102 level. And we've subsequently recovered back to about 106. But Atlas has been ticking higher each day. But I will note, not by much. So that's something key going into next week. At the moment, the curvature or the sloping nature of the indicator is kind of at that period where it could go anywhere. But hopefully, if Bitcoin holds support this week and starts headed higher, we will start to see Atlas moving back into the green zone. I would definitely say that if we break some key support areas this week, maybe like 104 or 103, then potentially we're going to go to the 100 level in Atlas, and maybe we'll even move towards the 100,000 level itself. So with that said, I think it's a good idea to have a look at Vanguard. And we can see that for Vanguard, things look pretty bearish across the lower time range. However, the weekly is still giving a buy signal or a prepare to buy signal. So it's still blue. And as you know, we have a front running Vanguard 2.0 model on TradingView, and that is currently blue. It's going to remain blue as long as we stay above the 105,000 level on the weekly close. So all in all, we're still in this weekly prepare to buy mode, which is pretty good news. And hopefully it means that we're going to be seeing some bullish momentum next week. Something else of interest would be the long-short ratio. It's still kind of moving in that area where it's below 1. So i.e. we do have a short squeeze ongoing. If we see that lots of retail traders continue to try to short the market, it increases the probability that we're going to see a push higher next week. If we move on to one of our new additions, and that's Beyond Challenger, and what we're basically looking for here is buy or sell signal confirmation. And something that we've added is the distribution here, and you can see the amount of coins that are moving towards the 100 area, which would be a buy signal, and the 100 area, which would be a sell signal. And obviously, the higher the time frame, the more confidence that is going to give us. So at the moment, there's about 29% of coins are moving towards the 50% area, and the 80% plus, which means about 20% of coins are in that kind of region on a 12-hour time frame. Buy signal could be coming down the line. So with that said, why don't we have a look and see what's going on for Bitcoin at the moment? And Bitcoin isn't really generating any reversal signals on Challenger at the moment. So we've got an interesting week coming ahead. I think we'll probably go by our flagship indicators and what they're doing. I think it's probably a good time as well to give some comparison to Ethereum, because a lot of people are expecting this to rally. And you can see that Ethereum sits much closer to the green zone, even though we've had a few days of a mild uptick there. We're very much close into that green strong buy zone. And that could have some implications as well, meaning that Ethereum is going to be stronger than Bitcoin next week, especially by the way it's moving. It's even closer to the green zone. So therefore, I think it's worth keeping an eye on it. Obviously, Ethereum has been strongly smacked back from the highs of the week, and it's pretty much going to be, if we look at Vanguard, I would imagine we're not going to be looking very favorable in terms of the signals for Vanguard right now. But we do still see that the 3-day and the 1 week are blue, which means that traders should still be preparing to buy this. And to be honest with you, Ethereum, in the grand scheme of things, really hasn't moved that much lower. So I strongly suspect if we hold some key support, or i.e. this week's low next week, then we'll probably push back higher and maybe start to take out this week's high and move easily above the 3,000 level. But at the moment, it doesn't look too bad for Ethereum, even though we don't have much confidence on the lower time frames in terms of Vanguard. The higher time frames still look pretty good to me. A couple of weeks ago, we saw a strong green buy signal from Vanguard, and we've pretty much been in that prepare to buy mode for a while now. So I strongly suspect that we're probably going to head higher. So that's about it for this week, and it's really all about our indicators starting to flag some much stronger buy signals. And that's what we expect is going to happen. Keep an eye on this week's low, and if we can start to push higher, I strongly suspect that we're going to get some strong buy signals coming. So thank you very much, and I will see you again next week.